Hello, my name is Naya Long, and today we're doing our dissection of the sheep brain. Before we get started, I'm gonna pan the room. This is where I'll be conducting my lab for today. And then there is my worksheet that just has the 24 areas that we have to identify, my lab kit, notebook paper. As for me, I am in full PPE. I will be putting my gloves on in just a moment. One moment while I get everything set back up here. Okay, so let's see. So I will be touching this paper and pen. They will be getting tossed out at the end of this. I just won't be changing my gloves for time. I'm already a minute in with just the introduction. So anyways, let's get started. We're gonna start with identifying the cerebrum, which is from here to here, and it contains our 4 lobes. That is going to be the frontal lobe. Excuse me, then your the parietal lobe here. Then you have the temporal lobe, and then occipital lobe on the back end. We have our cerebellum here, and we have our longitudinal fissure. These grooves here, which we'll call the little hump parts, like a heel curvature, is going to be your gyrus. The indentions here are called your sulcus. Then we're going to move into the central sulcus, which is just going to run along top of here, separating the frontal lobe from the other portion. And then the other sulcus is going to be your lateral sulcus, which runs along where your temporal lobes are. So it's going to run here. Then next we're going to go into identifying some items on the back, which first we'll start with the olfactory bulb. Then we have the olfactory tract, which falls right behind the bulb. I wasn't able to cut away a lot of this here. Toughed out of there. Moving on, we have the optic nerve. Then we have the optic tract. Then we have the oculomotor nerve. And then we have the down on the sides here will be the trochlear nerve, which is back again under here. Then we have I've already done cerebellum. Sorry, I'm reading my list. Just want to make sure I stay on track with everything. Olfactory. I already did the olfactory bulb. I want to make sure I did the tract, which, like I said, falls along there. So just that. So I've already cut open my brain just to get some practice in and observation. So we're gonna go ahead and bypass the splitting of that, and I'm gonna go into identifying items inside here. So first we'll have the corpus callosum, corpus callosum along here. Then you have your thymus, and then your hypothalamus, thalamus and hypothalamus. And then you can see your optic nerve on this end as well. Then you have your pons, and then your medulla oblongata is going to run along here, and then the pineal gland. Then your midbrain is considered this section here. And I believe I've covered everything, so that'll be all. Thank you.